Most people believe that heart disease and brain decline happen suddenly. One day everything feels normal, and the next day there is a heart attack, a stroke, or memory loss that seems to come out of nowhere. But the truth is very different. These problems don't start overnight. They build silently, slowly, day after day, often for years. And what makes this even more dangerous is that most people don't feel anything while the damage is happening. No pain, no warning, no clear signal, just quiet damage happening inside the body. Now, here's something most people don't realize. The heart and the brain are not separate systems fighting their own battles. They are deeply connected. When the heart weakens, the brain suffers. When the brain is inflamed or under stress, the heart feels it too. Blood flow, oxygen delivery, nerve signaling, hormone balance, inflammation, and energy production all connect these two organs like a single system. Protecting one without supporting the other is almost impossible. And here's where things get interesting. You don't need extreme diets, expensive supplements, or complicated routines to support both your heart and brain. In fact, there is one simple food that, when eaten daily, sends powerful protective signals to both organs at the same time. It works quietly, gently, and consistently. Most people already know about it, but almost no one understands why it works or how to use it correctly. Before we talk about what this food is, it's important to understand why heart and brain problems are becoming so common, even in younger people. Stress levels are higher than ever. Sleep quality is declining. Processed foods dominate daily meals. Sugar spikes are constant. Inflammation is no longer occasional, it's chronic. All of these factors damage blood vessels, disrupt nerve communication, and weaken the body's natural repair systems. Your heart depends on clean, flexible blood vessels to pump blood efficiently. Your brain depends on steady oxygen and nutrient delivery to stay sharp, focused, and protected from degeneration. When blood vessels become stiff, inflamed, or clogged, both organs suffer at the same time. Memory issues, brain fog, anxiety, fatigue, high blood pressure, and poor circulation are often early signs that this system is under strain. Another major issue is oxidative stress. This happens when free radicals overwhelm the body's defenses. Free radicals damage cells, including heart cells and brain neurons. Over time, this damage accumulates. The body does try to fight back, but without the right nutrients, it simply cannot keep up. This is why diet plays such a massive role in long-term protection. Now let's talk about the food itself. The one food that has shown consistent benefits for both heart and brain health is fatty fish, especially varieties rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies are not just sources of protein, they are sources of powerful biological signals. Omega-3s don't just feed the body, they communicate with it. When you eat omega-3-rich fish regularly, something remarkable happens. Inflammation begins to calm down. Blood vessels become more flexible. Blood flow improves. The heart pumps with less strain. At the same time, the brain receives better circulation, stronger cell membranes, and improved nerve communication. This is not a temporary effect. It builds over time. One of the most important omega-3s found in fatty fish is DHA. DHA is a major structural component of the brain. In fact, a large portion of your brain tissue is made from DHA. When DHA levels are low, brain cells become more fragile. Signal transmission slows down. Memory, focus, and emotional regulation can suffer. By eating fatty fish regularly, you provide the brain with the raw materials it needs to maintain and repair itself. Another omega-3, EPA, plays a powerful role in reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of heart disease and brain decline. EPA helps shift the body away from inflammatory pathways and toward repair and balance. This reduces strain on the heart and protects delicate brain tissue from damage. Fatty fish also supports healthy cholesterol balance. Contrary to popular belief, cholesterol itself is not the enemy. The problem arises when cholesterol becomes oxidized and inflamed. Omega-3s help prevent this oxidation. They increase beneficial HDL cholesterol and reduce harmful triglycerides. This directly lowers the risk of plaque buildup in arteries, improving circulation to both the heart and brain. Another benefit that often goes unnoticed is how fatty fish supports stable heart rhythm. Irregular heart rhythms can increase the risk of stroke and cognitive decline. Omega-3s help stabilize electrical signaling in heart cells, reducing arrhythmias and supporting consistent blood flow to the brain. Now let's talk about why daily intake matters. Eating fatty fish once in a while is helpful, but the real protection comes from consistency. The body doesn't store omega-3s in large amounts. They need to be replenished regularly. When you eat this food daily, or at least several times a week, omega-3 levels remain stable. This allows inflammation to stay low, blood vessels to stay flexible, and brain cells to remain protected. Many people make the mistake of thinking supplements can fully replace food. While omega-3 supplements can help, they do not provide the same full spectrum of nutrients found in whole fish. Fatty fish also contains vitamin D, selenium, iodine, and high-quality protein, all of which play roles in heart and brain health. Heart attacks and strokes are often the result of years of silent imbalance. Memory loss and cognitive decline don't begin when symptoms appear. They begin long before. By the time problems are noticeable, damage has already accumulated. Daily protective habits are what prevent this damage from building in the first place. This is why simple daily foods matter more than occasional extreme efforts. Your body responds to patterns, not one-time actions. Eating fatty fish daily sends a repeated signal of safety, nourishment, and balance to your heart and brain. Eat this daily not as a rule, not as a punishment, but as an investment. Your heart and brain are working for you every second. This is one of the simplest ways to work back for them.